I pulled the numbers from over 81,000 real leads across 129 home service businesses. And I'm going to show you exactly how many of these leads came from AI. I'm going to tell you it's probably not what you've been told. And some of this information is absolutely crucial if you do want to generate leads for your business with AI and make sure that you're ahead of the curve. If you've been on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube or even Twitter in the last year, you've seen all the headlines. ChatGPT is killing Google. AI is the future of search. You need to completely rethink your marketing strategy. If you're not optimizing for AI, you're going to get left behind. Now, here's my question, and it's what some of the best marketers and business owners are actually asking. Has anyone seen the data that's actually backing up all of these big, hairy, audacious claims? Because I took a look at our clients, and our clients are ranking in AI, the ChatGPTs, the Perplexities, the Geminis of the world, and they're actually generating leads. But I pulled the numbers from over 81,000 real leads across 129 home service businesses, roofers, plumbers, HVAC companies, landscapers, real estate investors, over the last 12 months. Real leads, real businesses, and real money. And I'm going to show you exactly how many of these leads came from AI, the actual percentage, the quality of them, no hype, no speculation, just data. Now, I want you to watch the whole video because I'm going to tell you it's probably not what you've been told. And some of this information is absolutely crucial if you do want to generate leads for your business with AI and make sure that you're ahead of the curve. Now, as I mentioned, we analyzed 81,329 leads. That's phone calls, text messages, form submissions, every which way a customer reached out to one of over 129 clients that we've worked with over the last 12 months. Now, you may be asking, right, how many of these leads came from AI? The ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, Perplexity, Claude, all of them. All of them combined, 235 leads. Yes, you read that correctly. 235 leads out of 81,000 plus. That's literally 0.29%. Less than 1/3 of 1%. Now, let me say that again. All of the AI platforms combined, ChatGPT, Copilot, Perplexity, Claude, every single one of them together generated less than 1% of leads for home service businesses. This is not speculation. This is not a prediction. This is real data coming from real businesses making money. Now, I want to break down where those 235 AI leads actually came from. ChatGPT is doing the heavy lifting at 213 of those 235 leads. That's 90% of the AI traffic. Microsoft Copilot is a distant second at 13 leads, Perplexity at 6 leads, and then Claude at 3 leads. So when someone tells you that you need to optimize for every AI platform out there, ask them what the actual ROI on optimizing for 3 leads a year is. Now, let me put that 0.29% in context. Where are the other 99.71% of leads coming from? Google Business Profile is 49.2%. That's nearly half of all the leads. Google Ads and LSA is at 17.8%. Direct traffic, meaning that somebody is typing in your URL, is at 11.2%. Organic SEO traffic between Google and Yahoo and Bing and DuckDuckGo is at 10.5%. And then Facebook ads is at 2.9%. Again, AI, all combined together, is at 0.29%. Google Business Profile alone generates 170 times more leads than AI platforms. So all these people want to go start ranking in AI, but the Google Business Profile is literally the best place to generate leads. And so many people don't even take care of that, and it's free and easy to do. So if you're thinking about abandoning your entire Google strategy to go all in on AI optimization, you'd be trading 49% of your leads for 0.29%. That's not a strategy. That's a great way to go out of business. Now, before you think I'm saying AI doesn't matter, hold on, because there's another side to this story. Yes, AI is generating 0.29% of leads across all of our clients, but those leads that they're getting and that are being generated are very good. We track which leads actually turn into real opportunities, where our clients actually send out quotes and then those quotes turn into sales, not just form fills or phone calls, but leads that were qualified enough that a salesperson said, this is worth my time to put together a proposal. The overall average, right, as we're taking a look at all those different things, AI leads are generating 28.5% quotes, which is significantly higher than some of the average of other sources that are out there. So what that's saying is basically 1 out of every 4 times a lead is coming in and an actual quote is going out, which is incredible. So think about why this makes sense. When someone asks ChatGPT, right, who's the best roofer in Dallas, and clicks through your website, they're not browsing. They asked a very direct question. They got to you, right, as the answer, and they're typically ready to buy or get that quote, right? So AI leads in general are higher quality. The problem is just there's not that many of them yet. So you might be asking, like, today, right, AI of this case study of over 81,000 leads is 0.29% of overall leads. But is it growing? Should you be preparing for a future where this is bigger? So I want to show you the overall trend here. So in April of 2025, there were 4 AI leads that were generated for our clients. So that is 0.06% of that month. In September, though, of 2025, there was 30 AI leads. So 0.45% that month. And in February of 2026, there was 38 leads. So 0.50%. That right there is some pretty significant growth. 0.06% in April of 2025 to 0.50% in less than a year. That's roughly an 8x growth pattern. But here's the thing, even at the 8x growth, we went from basically nothing to still basically nothing. Less than 1% at 0.5% is not a game changer, at least not yet. So could AI be 5% of overall leads in a few years? Yeah, maybe, absolutely. 10%, possibly. But right now, it's a rounding error. So yes, keep an eye on it, but don't blow up your entire marketing strategy for a rounding error like a lot of marketers are telling you that you should be doing. So from that, right, what should you be doing? How do you prepare for AI traffic growing without abandoning what's actually working? Well, here's what the data told us about all of the leads that came in. Number 1 is you should be building out location plus service pages. And before I go through all these things, I kind of talked about this in the previous video, but the best part is when I'm telling you these strategies are also going to help you continue to rank in Google. So it's not a one or the other thing, like a lot of marketers are telling you. So you need to be building pages like roof replacement in Dallas or plumber in Austin, Texas. These pages work for Google Ads, they work for SEO, and they work for AI. Why? Because when someone asks ChatGPT for somebody that can do roof replacement in Dallas, it's looking for content that answers a specific question. And a location plus a service page does exactly that. We found that AI leads landing on a location plus a service page convert at 32.5%. That's nearly double the average. The page type and where somebody lands inside of ChatGPT is absolutely crucial. Number 2 is you need to be adding pricing information to your site. This is the biggest surprise, I think, for me in all of our data is that leads that land on pricing pages convert at 48.6%. Nearly half of them have a quote that goes out. Why? Because when someone is looking at pricing, they are absolutely serious. They're not browsing. They want to know what it costs because they're ready to make a decision. And guess what AI loves to answer? How much does a roof replacement cost in Dallas? If you have that content on your website, AI can reference it. If you don't, it'll reference somebody else. Number 3 is make sure that you're answering questions directly. AI pulls from content that directly answers questions, not fluffy marketing copy, not vague service descriptions, but direct, helpful answers. This is good for AI, but it's also good for SEO. It's also good at converting customers or visitors to your website into actual leads. It's just a good content strategy overall. Number 4 is make sure that you don't abandon what's working. Google Business Profile is generating 49% of those leads. Google Ads is 18%. SEO is 10.5%. That's where all of the money is being made right now. So you can prepare for AI by building great content that works for all of these things, not by abandoning proven channels for 0.29% of traffic. So here's the bottom line. We analyzed and took a look in this case study at 81,329 leads, 12 months of data, 129 different businesses, and AI generated 235 of them. Keep hearing me say this number, but 0.29%. Now, are those leads good? Yes. 28% of those AI leads turned into quotes getting sent out, nearly double the average of some of the other sources that are out there. So is AI growing? Yes. 8x from this data in the last year. Should you prepare for it? Yes, absolutely. Build location plus service pages, add pricing content, answer questions directly. But should you abandon Google Business Profile, Google Ads, SEO, Facebook ads to go all in on these AI optimization things? Absolutely not. That would literally be insane. Most marketers telling you to panic about AI aren't showing you real data. They're speculating, they're guessing, they're creating fear to sell you something. We just showed you the actual numbers across 81,000 different leads. Make decisions based on data inside of your business and not hype. If this was helpful and you want more of this type of content, make sure to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, and let me know kind of what you're seeing. If you're generating AI leads in your business, how much of a percentage is that, etc. And if you want to schedule a call with our team, you'll see a link in the description of this video to book a call, learn more about what we're doing, not just with AI, but across all these platforms. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.